Hello and welcome to Influencer of Your Business, the series where I teach you how to become the influencer of your business. Welcome, Thais, Milena, easy cleaning for you. What is your name? Hey Tika, welcome. Today we're gonna talk about networking and the importance, as I usually say, to sit in the right tables with the right people. Nicole is here playing video games and dancing, twerking like a Brazilian. Suiso just left behind the scenes, the cameras, and went to his man cave here. And I am so happy for today. So happy to have you here. Yesterday was an incredible live. We discussed a lot about how to share content that's personal yet not private. How you can share things on social media to connect with people, to be real, to be authentic, without overexposure. So yesterday we talked about it and my story about being kicked out of the house. And today we are gonna talk about the right tables. Where should you be sitting? What people should you be connecting with if you actually want to succeed as an entrepreneur, if you're actually planning to start a business. But before I keep going, please let me know here in the comments. For you on YouTube, is my audio and image working as it should? Same here, Instagram. Please let me know if you can see me and hear me well. I need to know before I keep talking and nothing happened. Like the other day when I had no video or audio. So please let me know and I'll be forever grateful to you. So, as many of you know, I come from a very small town in Minas Gerais. It's a countryside state in Brazil. My town is very small, especially for Brazilian standards, but even for you, it would be a small place with not many resources. My family, a very simple family, and different from Sweden where I live now, right? Studies are expensive. You need to pay to go to university. You need to pay to be able to go to a good school. And that was not the case for my family, right? To be able to pay for studies. But one thing my father always told me was, if I wanted a different life than what he could offer me, it was that I needed to study, focusing on my studies. I did what I could until I needed to leave my parents' place at the age of 14 so I could keep going to high school. And later, if we move to years later, when I was in Sweden, thank you for letting me know that you guys can hear me. I'm happy to know that. Years later, living already in Sweden and with a difficult situation and needed to taking care of me and my daughter, and without a job, the only thing I could do was start a business. I will tell more details about that story another time, how it came at the idea and how it happened that I became a business owner. That one of the most difficult years of my life. But the point today was talk about, okay, when I had this idea of becoming a business owner, to start a business, I didn't have any support. I didn't have any friends that were business owners. I didn't know any business owners per se. In my family, I was the first person even to go to university, so none in my family had the experience or the resources to be business owners. So I was completely alone, complete in the dark. But I went one day. O que você está fazendo, amor?
Mãe,
Come here.
não tenho coisa.
Tem sim, naquele armário que tá do lado da... Tipo assim, atrás da cadeira. Se você abrir a porta de baixo, tem leite.
Não leite.
Leite de cabra.
Eu não tô falando do leite, do café.
Não tem meu café roxo?
Não, só
Procura
tem...
lá. Deve ter um, pelo menos.
Eu sei que só tem o marrom e o mel.
Então pode ser o marrom.
Tudo bem.
Obrigada.
De nada.
Thank you. my cute little daughter, I asked her to make a cappuccino for me. She knows how to do it. I didn't have the time right before going live here, so she is doing it for me. She interrupted to say that she was not finding my favorite coffee. It was okay. No, it's okay. If it was okay to make another one. Okay, so back in Sweden, I started going to networking events. Actually, to startup pitches and events that was related to starting your own business. And one of these events, I met a person. He was talking to me, and I told him, no, I don't have a business yet. I just have this idea, and I'm here to learn, and very shy, because you know that if I am in a place with people that I don't know from before, I'm usually very quiet and shy, introvert. And I told him my idea, and he, you know what he said? He said, you know what you need? You need to meet an old man who has a lot of experience as a business owner or as an entrepreneur. And these old entrepreneurs, usually male, right? They will have a lot of time and experience, and they for sure like to mentor people that are just starting. It's like they are finding a purpose in life. To be honest, I thought that idea was quite funny, because in Brazil we say velho da lancha. But his description, I thought you should find an old guy with white hair, an entrepreneur with a lot of experience. It sounded to me like he wanted me to find a sugar daddy. How is my coffee going?
The milk is brewing.
Okay, thank you. And so, to me the idea was very weird, and like, where on earth I will find a guy, an entrepreneur, who would be willing to teach me everything he knows about being a business owner? That idea for me was crazy. But as I said, in my network, or actually alone in another country, I didn't know anyone, let alone like a successful business owner, old, that would be willing to be my mentor. And then at the time, I got a job as a Portuguese teacher for Swedes adults in a medborgarskola. So I was teaching Portuguese, and it was the classes was for beginners, but they were adults. Most of these people actually are a little bit older, and they are planning retirement and buying houses in Portugal. So they wanted to leave to learn Portuguese, because they would, move to Portugal. And guess what? First day of class, I asked them, or I was teaching them, to say what they work with in Portuguese. So what was the name of their... Look at my cappuccino, made by my
I tried making a heart with the milk, but it didn't work, so I just made it entirely white.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very nice. Beijinhos na mamãe. Você vai ficar aqui ouvindo a história da mamãe.
I'm gonna be playing Stardew Valley.
Okay. Whee! So, she said she was trying to make a heart, but she couldn't, so she made it only plain white. But it is amazing. Thank you. So I was teaching my students how to say their profession in Portuguese. They would say, olá, meu nome é Giselle, eu sou jornalista. And that was what I was teaching them the first day. And one of the persons So one of my students, he said, I am a business developer, entrepreneur, and business mentor. And he explained a little bit more about his business. But in that moment, I was like, my God, I told him right away, I need to talk to you by the end of the class. At that moment, I was not very shy, but also because I had a context, right? I was there teaching him. I was his Portuguese teacher. I was going to talk to him about his work. And then I told him that I had a business idea that I would love to present it to him. So we booked that the next week before the Portuguese class, I would arrive a bit earlier and I would present my idea to him. And that's how I got my first business mentor in Sweden. And after that, with him as well, I learned the importance of networking with like-minded people. It is so important that you surround yourself with people that believe that you can do it. I know sometimes it feels sad because in general, you have this idea and you start becoming so passionate about it and you want to start your business right away, but then you tell your family, your friends, and it's better to get a job. Does it give any money? People, they usually will not support you. But there are a few reasons why family and friends are usually not supportive right when you start a business. Reason number one, they do not have experience. If they are not entrepreneurs, business owners themselves, even if they want to support you, they have no experience. So you cannot be expected that they can give you something that they don't have. It's not fair for them, also not fair for you, right? You're expecting to get something for a person that don't pursue that to give to you. So the second thing might be if you are asking friends, school friends, friends that you know for your whole life and still they are not supportive, it might be because they don't want to see you succeeding more than even if you think that they have good intentions. And maybe they even don't know why they are trying to make you give up. But maybe it's because coming from the same place, having the same resources, having the same background, if you succeed more than they will feel pressure to do something with their lives as well, and maybe they are not willing to do it. So it's better to stop you before you grow, so they don't need to grow as well. It's a bad, it's something that is not as positive, but it can happen. People will try to stop you for different reasons, one of them being maybe envy. So don't expect to sit on tables, to be surrounded by people that do not have business experience and expect them to help you grow your business. It sounds obvious, but most of you are doing just that, waiting for your partner to support you, waiting for your family to give you business advice, while they don't have anything to do with business.
Well, they don't have any advice to give.
Exactly. My daughter just said, what if they do not have any advice to give? Learn the wisdom from a 10 years old. And the problem as well is maybe your parents or your husband, your sambo, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, I don't know, will be so afraid that you get hurt, that things don't work out for yourself, that they try to protect you by saying, no, it's better to keep your job because this is so difficult. I'm not saying it is easy, but it's possible. But you only know if it's possible and how you are going to succeed if you do it. If you don't do it, yes, for sure it's not working, right? So you need to take ownership of what you want for your life and for your business, and surround yourself with the right crowd. Like, it's usually this cliche, you are the result of the 5 people you hang out with, but it's kind of true. If you are with people that just don't want nothing to do with life, or they just want to survive, how are you expecting them to be the people pushing you towards your goals? That's not gonna happen. So with my students, one beautiful thing that happens is that they connect so much in a personal and professional level that they become each other's friends, each other's clients. Because for sure, when you sit in a table with entrepreneurs, with people, like-minded people, they will need your services, as are you going to need their services and products. And it's natural that you go to them first. And they go and buy from you first because they know you, they know the effort, they know the passion that you're putting on your business. So first of all, I'm going to invite you for joining me next week for my 3 free-day workshops, Stories That Sell. I am going to give you step-by-step, hands-on tasks for you to practice, so you actually starting using your story as your superpower, as your strongest business asset. Because your stories is your superpower. If you are on YouTube, please click here in the description of this video. The link for the workshop is going to be there with all the information. If you are on Instagram, the link is in my bio. Yes, meu amor?
Eu quero mostrar as fotos porque eu sei que eu quero fazer.
Tá, você pode mostrar daqui a pouquinho? Eu te chamo? Yeah, she wants to show you something. I will ask her to come here in a bit. But that is the story that I want to let you know today. It's my last day of this series, Influencer of Your Business, where I decided during my birthday, 2 weeks, pre and post birthday. Hey Anahid, welcome. Please let me know where are you watching this live video from. I would be very happy to know. So during this past 8 days, today is 8th if I'm not mistaken, live sending from this series, we have talked about my ABC formula, how you use your story with authenticity, your backstory to support your business, and how that story is, how that conclusion can help you connect with your audience, with your dream clients, people that is going to be happy to buy from you, people that will not be crying for discounts. Because life is too short for you to create a business that nobody wants. Hey, Studio Maria, welcome. Where are you based? You're in Stockholm, right? So today we're talking about the power of networking, sitting in the correct tables, surrounding yourself with the right people. And when I say that, it's like, oh, it is obvious, right? But what if you don't have those people around you? We talked a lot. I was talking, even my daughter sitting here on my side, she said, why are you expecting advice from people that don't have any advice to give? Is what happens when we just stay.
No, that was what you said. I said that you can't be expecting people to tell you things they don't know.
Yes, something like that. You cannot be expecting people to tell you things that they don't know, right? She's correct. We are talking about, we sometimes expect support from our friends, from our family, but sometimes the reason why you are not getting that support is not because they don't want to give, it's because they have no experience. Probably they are not business owners themselves, because I have yet to see a business owner, and I have met many business owners in my life now, since I became a business owner myself. I'm yet to meet anyone that has experience as an entrepreneur saying, don't do it, it's not gonna work. They will be supportive. They are going to be giving you advice and directions where you should go. And that's exactly why, instead of creating only an online course, I developed a program. The influence program is the influencer of your business, where we sit once a week together as a group of female entrepreneurs, and we sit to discuss business strategies. I bring my strategies. I give you tasks, hands-on tasks for you to apply to your business, and every week we see the results, because you're not alone. And when you are not alone, you feel motivated. You're gonna see this happening during my next week free workshop as well, because you're sitting besides like-minded people. With like-minded people at your side, you are gonna feel motivated, and you're gonna get the energy and the inspiration to do what you need to do to be the successful business owner you deserve to be. As I said here before, I am 100% sure you as a female entrepreneur, you started a business because you know what you are doing. You know about your product, you know about your service. The only missing piece is finding that sweet spot of using your story, your passion, to be the voice of your people, of your business, so you connect with the right audience, with the right people. And that's what's going to happen also next week in Stories That Sell, where I am giving you these free classes, free strategies, hands-on. I don't do just an online event. It's because I wanted to give you tactics. I want to give you hands-on strategies so you can apply and see results. And I hope I will see you there. Meu amor, Minicio, vem cá. Do you want to show your drawings today?
Yes.
Tira o cabelo do rosto, então. Isso. As pessoas têm que ver esse rosto lindo dela. We speak Portuguese together, right?
Yes.
So, look there.
I want to be a person that like the person that draws, or
An artist.
Yeah, or fashion designer. So here are a few drawings.
Pode chegar um pouquinho mais pra frente. Olha!
So this is one of my Lego plants, and this is another plant, and this is an Among Us toy that I have. And then here I tried drawing a Pokemon. And then I also is a better drawing of the same Pokemon.
A better drawing of the same Pokemon.
And then here I drew when you have the drawing that, and then you can choose what you want to do, and then I draw what you choose here.
Do you know what we should do? We should start a t-shirt shop with your designs. What do you think?
And then...
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we shall do it.
Here is my first try of doing a wolf. It did not go so well, but then I drew this one. And then here I drew a few test eyes. And then here it is, if you want to see closer.
My God, you're a natural at communication, aren't you? Obrigada, amor.
I don't want to show the other ones.
Amor, a mamãe não tem o tempo do mundo pra fazer live, não. É só um pouquinho. She wants to show more. I'm asking here in the comments if you want to see more drawings of Nicole. Please let me know. Are you also inviting them to be at Mama's free workshop, Stories That Sell?
What is that?
What is that? It's my free workshop where I teach them how to talk in front of the cameras. So they use their stories to connect with people. So I teach them to do what Mama does for work.
Why do you not just like put the camera here and show them what does actually look like?
Ok. Thank you, Nicole, for today. A mamãe também vai ter... Dá tchau.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you will have an amazing Easter. I'm still happy and in the mood, to be honest, because of my birthday celebrations and also because I'm here connecting with you, and I learn so much with you as well. Today, I'm gonna also start a new series on my Instagram Reels. So you also see some practical steps to apply. And I am crazy with and happy giving you all these tools for you to succeed with your business as well, because I believe when you grow together, you grow better and you grow even longer than you ever imagined. So I will leave you with this happiness and wishing you an amazing Easter. Happy Easter, and I will see you in the next video.
And just so you guys know, I've been all of this time been playing Stardew Valley.
She's waiting for me to play Stardew Valley with her. Have a nice evening, you guys. Bye.